And I'm Kimberly Barbour in for Cindy Sexton. Support continues to pour in for the family of a 6-year-old boy killed in a tragic accident this week. And the person everyone wants to hear from is David Carnes, because it is cold and it is rainy outside. A bill seeking to allow Tennesseans to openly carry firearms in public without a permit has been defeated. Only on 3, Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Matt Barbour spoke with Wehunt's roommate about the charges. Matt, and that's meant critical care has been around a half hour away, time that is precious in life-threatening situations, but that is changing today. When I first saw that video, I thought he was doing the knee maneuver, where you kind of keep the wheel.
We don't do that. No, I've witnessed it.
I've read books about it.
The chill in the air.
Yeah, we hit below freezing temperatures in some areas last night. We were dancing around there last night, and it's looking that way again tonight. Last update about 20 minutes ago, I said the snow was melting when it hits the ground. It's not melting anymore. It's sticking. I talked to workers today who were on shift doing their regular work duties when the good news broke.
And you can see the crowd down there jumping up and waving at the President of the United States visiting their hometown.
But say based off witness accounts and the burns to her body, it is clear she desperately tried to get her 2 infants out.
From about 12:15 to around 2:30 this afternoon, the Southern Adventist University campus was on lockdown, as well as Collegedale Academy, which is right down the road.
Hamilton County EMS treated 3 people at the scene, took 3 others to the hospital. 7 others checked themselves in today as a precaution. That opens in 2019. Wow, we got bears in Florida and T-Rexes in Montana. Goodness.
Showing us incredibly small pictures of what you think is going to be a huge display. They don't want to blow the surprise, so go to the Smithsonian, kids. Yeah.
That's all for Eyewitness News Live at 5:30.
It's Channel 3 Eyewitness News, live at 5 in HD.
Thanks for watching Live at 5. I'm David Carroll.
And I'm Kimberly Barbour in for Cindy Sexton.
Friends of a Cleveland woman are trying to help her, rallying support after her home was destroyed by fire.
The recent widow didn't have insurance and everything she owns is gone. Flames took over her trailer home early Sunday morning on Rodney Drive in Cleveland. Vicki Lee and her son got out with only the shirts on their backs. Friends hope the community will offer the immediate help they need.
I could be dead. Me and him both.
This is all that's left of the trailer Vicki Lee and her 14-year-old son called home. Up late playing video games, he spotted flames on the porch, woke her up, and they got out just before fire spread.
It was just so fast that it went down.
They did not buy insurance.
Oh, it broke my heart. It broke my heart because Vicki has already been through a great deal.
Friends say it's been one thing after the other for Vicki. The cancer survivor has lost several family members over the last few months, including her husband, just before their 25th anniversary.
What I thought at first was, the memories, my husband, his pictures.
Also among the ashes, mementos of her son who was killed in the late 90s.
Then my son that was murdered, I thought all those pictures and scrapbooks and all those pictures when he's little, everything's gone.
The Red Cross put her up in a motel the last few nights, got her medicine, and are monitoring her health. Volunteers and those who know her personally are in awe of her strength.
Can you imagine walking in her shoes right now? I can't imagine that.
They're collecting donations for her and her son at Village Tire Company on 3rd Street. Money, clothes, household items. Again, they're starting over from scratch.
If it wasn't for God, there's not any way I could make it. People say you're a strong woman, but it's the Lord carried me.
Vicki and her son are temporarily moving in with her cousin while they figure out a long-term solution. So she also needs a place to store any furniture or larger items being donated. Clothing sizes for both are listed on WRCBTV.com. And to a shooting that is still developing tonight, 34-year-old Daniel Marlowe was doing yard work when 3 suspects robbed him and shot him. Tonight, the trio is still on the loose. It happened just before 9 o'clock last night on Olds Avenue. That's where police found Marlowe shot in the hip. He told officers he put up a fight with the men, but they still took off with $40 cash. He says the suspects left in a 90s model black Honda. If you have any information on this shooting, call police. The Chattanooga Fire Department says a gas leak has been shut off, but not before 6 area businesses were evacuated. It was found near the intersection of East 16th Street and Central Avenue. Officials say construction workers broke into a 2-inch natural gas line. The Chattanooga Gas Company was called to the scene and found the source of the leak and were able to shut it off. No one was hurt and no fire ignited. We'll keep you updated on the situation.
There's a new law giving Tennesseans access to life-saving drugs, and that could soon have a big effect across the state.
And drug overdoses are again the leading cause of death in Tennessee, even beating out deadly car crashes. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Natalie Potts joins us now with more. Natalie? Scams are hitting multiple counties in the Channel 3 viewing area, and we're working to make sure you don't fall victim. In Ray County, the sheriff's office says a jury duty scam is resurging. Scammers are telling victims they can avoid criminal prosecution if they pay a fee. The sheriff's office says no one is in trouble for missing jury duty in Ray County, and they will not call you or extort you. Similar scams are happening in Meigs, McMinn, and Bradley counties. Coming up on our Channel 3 On Your Side report at 6, hear the sheriff in a recording talking with the suspect who was trying to pull the scheme off.
Well, Kimberly, everywhere I've been today, people are talking about the weather.
Oh, yeah.
And generally, when we talk about setting a record in July, it's not a good
Usually
thing.
the other direction.
Yeah, but we've set a record, and it's something we're smiling about.
Yeah, this morning's low in Chattanooga ties the previous record, first set in 1965 and then again in 1969. Paul Barbour joins us now from the Storm Alert Center. Paul, now are these cooler temperatures going to last?